Value Engineering is fourth. Barberini is covered up. Marwan is on the outside with Wicked Fat. Fired a big try second. Third is Masterpiece. Highest honors is fourth.
So March ended up being a little bit of like an unexpected but also expected kind of month. So if you saw my earlier video, I was talking about how I decided to lease my friend's horse for ideally it would have been the whole month or for pretty much however long he would be at the barn until he ended up selling. And he actually sold within hours of me posting that video. So it was a very short-lived experience, but I'm incredibly grateful for it. I ended up having 2 weeks with him, which I think ended up equating to 3 lessons and a decent amount of hacks like out on my own. And I still feel like it was beneficial. I think it helped me break some of the muscle memory that I've had from Fuego, and my trainer and I basically agreed that I do need to start riding some other horses because just riding one horse all the time does, you know, by nature cause you to build habits that are based around that horse, if that makes sense. Again, it's just muscle memory, it's repetition, and I just need to break it.
Look at him. He's so cute. Hi, handsome. He is so sweet. Like, he is incredibly friendly. He is always at the door. He actually used to nicker to me like all the time. But now he's like being a little grumpy.
I noticed after riding Casalli that I didn't really feel like a massive physical difference. I definitely noticed even when trotting around that I was sitting differently. My friend's saddle also fits me very differently, and I noticed that in her saddle I felt more comfortable with a longer stirrup. So I was flatting and I was jumping in that stirrup length, which I think jumping in it probably wasn't the best idea. But again, it gave me the chance to get a different feel for a different way to do things, and just kind of broke the habit that my body is in of what I typically do over a fence. So after Casalli left, I ended up having a lesson on Fuego where we kind of put it to the test, like, you know, did this make any difference?
Whoa, what was that?
And of course, again, it was only 2 weeks, so I wasn't expecting like night and day. I think while the physical difference wasn't massive, the mental difference definitely was. And during this lesson, even though like I had like a lot of bobbles like going through it, like by the last time that we did the course, it just came together. And I think this was a 3-foot course, maybe a couple 3-3 fences thrown in there. So, and that's like the best that I've ever been able to do, like a course of that size with him. A lot of it for me is knowing that when I am going through these courses, speed or pace is a huge issue. I'm usually too slow, which again, with Fuego, it's nice that he goes slow. But at this point, I'm trying to balance like picking up that speed without feeling like I'm just running away, because a lot of the time that's what it feels like. And then I feel like I'm not organized coming to the fences. So I'm just trying to kind of get out of that mindset so that I can actually be successful. So that's kind of the big part that I'm working on, while also kind of like relearning my 2-point a little bit, not riding so defensively, again, as I have had to do with Fuego in the past, and being able to just kind of chill and focus on myself for the time being. I also ended up going horse shopping with a friend of mine, which was really fun. I got jumped on by a lemur at this one place. It was so crazy, but it was really cool. Yeah, I think that's all that happened in March. March was very quiet. It was very nice. I kind of liked it. I'm mostly just kind of dealing with like a lot of life stuff right now and adult stuff, and I absolutely hate it. But in due time, everything will figure itself out. April has been pretty quiet, and I think it's actually going to be, everything's going to be pretty chill for me. We're getting into the end of show season. We're about to hit summer, and my biggest focus over the summer is working on my core, riding bareback more. We're still trying to figure out like the saddle situation with Fuego and myself, and I'm hoping to also go on some trail rides. So stay tuned for all of that. It's going to be a lot of fun.